Hi, this is Chris from GrowQuest, and today I want to introduce you to the Kalamata Olive, at least in terms of the sizes that are available that I frequently ship out or maintain in inventory. On the left side is a matured 15-gallon, and on the right side is a established 5-gallon. The 5s can be sometimes taller than this. It's just that one isn't right now. Inventory can vary. The Kalamata Olive is a very large leafed olive. It's not as long a leaf as perhaps a Saviano, but you can see the distinct width, very oval shape. The fruit is what gives away a Kalamata from being any other olive tree or any other olive trees being sold as pretenders to Kalamata. You can see it's got a very pointed end to it. If someone's selling you a Kalamata olive and it doesn't have this distinct shape, well, it's not a Kalamata. So the foliage, much larger, very pronounced green and silver backing, and then the fruit, very pointed. You can see a distinct pattern. Not sure how to say it, but one side definitely more elongated and drooping and pointing down than the other side of it. The fruit is also cured in a dry salt method. I've not tried it. Maybe this year I will. I've got enough fruit I might experiment, but I'm thinking since it's early September right now, I'll probably just could take all my olive fruit and make a homemade olive press and just grind it up into a completely insane mixture of like 20 different olives to see how it comes out. So you can see again, you're on a 15. The trunk caliper is much larger. This isn't as large as, say, a 15-gallon Frantoio or Manzanillo. The reason why is a Kalamata doesn't root out very well from its own wood. Olive trees are made simply by just cutting off this amount of branching or even a little bit less and sticking it into a mother bed and getting it to root out. And on Kalamata, that doesn't happen. At least doesn't happen very well. So the first step is to grow out a Mission or Frantoio olive tree and then graft the budwood of the Kalamata onto the Mission or Frantoio. So if I was to let this grow out, it looks like it's just above the graft, but if it was below, it would come out as a Frantoio or Mission. And that's also true of the Savianos. So Saviano and Kalamata, a little bit slower to grow, a couple of years setback in age from what a 15-gallon Frantoio would look like, because Frantoio is going straight into the mother bed as a cutting, and that's not happening with the Kalamata or the Saviano. That's getting a little piece of budwood, maybe like this right in here, wedged into the Frantoio or Mission rootstock, so you got a couple extra years to wait there. Today's project is to get these two trees sent back to New Jersey. I have no doubt in my mind it's going to be successful, but I did want to warn the customer ahead of time that the cost was going to be upwards of $100 for the shipping. The shipping is based upon the dimensions of the box. In this case, it'll be 16 by 16 by maybe 48 inches tall. I'll have to tuck in some of these branches up top. And I'm pretty sure the weight's going to come in at about 65 pounds. So going from Los Angeles to New Jersey, that's definitely sounding like $120 at least. I had some people in the last couple of days get some quotes for mature 5-gallon lime trees, and they didn't like the cost of $30 or $40 each for the shipping. And you know what, clowns? The shipping ferry doesn't work for free. the shipping ferry goes to FedEx or UPS, and that's where she gets the reality, or he gets the reality bill that you get. If you can get a plant shipped for a lot less, it's probably not a very big plant, since we all pay the same rate, give or take 10%. 10% is not going to make a big difference on a 5-gallon fruit tree 3 or 4 feet tall. It just means you're getting a lot less than a 5-gallon fruit tree. Again, Kalamata Olive, you can see that nice distinct olive shape there. Our foliage, dark green by very good silver back, very oval in the middle there, football-esque. If you've bought a tree and that's said to be a Kalamata, it doesn't look like this, well, I guess you'll figure that out. Thank you.